This waiver wire and week 6 picks episode of the Stephie Smalls Show on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog is hooking up new customers. Just play $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. Let's yap.
Stephie touch balls, betting it all on the power bottom falls top drop the football like hopes they've been teasing, they're missing the fall season. ACL twisted, bank account freezing, but Smalls caught the shots like some more reason. Leaderboard rising while the slot machine's ringing. She's slinging plays stats like Nostradamus. $100 bills raining down upon us.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. We're already on to week 6, doing a little bit of two-a-days here since I missed yesterday. Producer Ryan and I made a pinky promise that I will no longer travel on show days. First up, we got to do fantasy pump and dumps. Going to have my friend Chuck join us for that. Dads and Duds, week 6 lines with man in the box, and then we'll have a little extra holes action with producer Ryan. So without further ado, let's bring on, listen, you know him from Twitter. He is one of my favorite Twitter accounts. And I mean that. That's not just me saying, oh, I love his Twitter. No, he is fucking hilarious. Chuck F. Bass. Is it Bass or Bass? Bass.
It's Bass, but for you having me on the show today, you can call me whatever you want. I'm out here. I'm walking in the middle of the street, walking bed style.
Walking bed style.
We're bringing it back. Is that still going on? Is that faded yet? Or is it?
It is still a thing, which is remarkable.
All right. Well, it's time for the male representation to be had.
Yes,
finally.
I agree. We support diversity on the show. I want to say one thing before we talk about some waiver wire stuff. I'm seeing a lot of. I'm going to be a bitch right now.
Please let it rip. Let it rip.
I haven't said the B word on this show yet, I don't think, but there's a time and a place for everything. I have seen a lot of people tweeting out. They tweet these little threads of like who you should pick up.
Oh, God.
Please do not pick up Jalen Hyatt. Please. Like everyone, please. I'm genuinely begging you. Please do not pick up Jalen Hyatt. 3 targets versus is not like him. I don't think Jackson Dart likes him. Please do not pick up Jalen Hyatt. That is not a sustainable. You could pick up almost anyone else that they tell you about.
Why pick up Jalen Hyatt when you can pick up Theo Johnson?
Yeah, there we go. Exactly. Would be one of the first people I would bring up. I mean, obviously, Jackson Dart loves him. Theo Johnson's a great ad. I'd rather you pick up Daniel Bellinger, to be completely honest with you. He is going to get more looks than freaking Jalen Hyatt is. I would be surprised if he gets more snaps than he got last week. Jalen Hyatt is not someone I recommend you pick up.
How do you go from being the Blinkoff Award winner to not even being able to crack the lineup with Malik Neighbors out? I don't know what happens to these guys, but God bless them.
Yeah, but you know what they do is then they go on to another team from the Giants and they end up being rock stars.
Yeah, it happens.
He gets traded.
Do you know that Theo Johnson is 4th in the NFL in red zone looks?
Yeah, listen, Jackson Dart, he loves that guy.
He's a beast. He's I think he's the 7th most athletic tight end to ever be charted. And those are the kind of guys that when they break out, man, they don't break back in unless you're Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, he's just a massive motherfucker too. He's a big boy. He's massive. Jackson Dart obviously loves him. Not like there's a lot going on that team to like. Slayton's also out, so Theo Johnson's a great look this week. What are you doing with the Chargers backfield here?
Pass.
Same.
Do not pick up either one of these guys. They just signed Naeem Hines. They just want somebody that's going to pass block for Justin Herbert as he continues to try to air it out. And, man, just save your money. Go somewhere else. Go for Kenneth Gainwell. Grab Michael Carter if he's still available.
Sure.
Anything but picking up one of these dudes because I don't think it's worth the stash.
I think it's absolutely a headache is what it is. It's like 100% a headache. What's your favorite ad? What's one of your favorite ads this week?
I mean, Theo Johnson would have definitely been the one if he wasn't there already. I just think that he's going to end up being a smash, like number 1 starting pick for the rest of the year.
Sure.
And the other one would have been Gainwell. I think that Warren is back practicing, but I think that he showed that, maybe he's not going to be in the Najee Harris role that they were splitting these last couple of years, but he's earned play time with the staff, and they're going to need somebody in there that can do a little bit of everything. Warren's good, but he's a little bit more of a high efficiency, low volume back. So they're going to need somebody to sell him. No, I know.
It's so bad. I don't think he's like even remotely as effective as people think he
No, it's tricky because he kind of picks and chooses when it's going to be time to turn it on. And it's always when I'm playing against his ass.
Of course. That's straight up how it works. You posted a hilarious lineup this week of just like, how does that happen?
How does that happen?
I don't know. Everyone had under 10 points.
Yeah, no, it was legitimately Sleeper posted the lowest possible lineup you could have this week, and my team was lower than that. So I don't know who the fuck's running the show over there, but I managed to come in even worse. I don't know, man. Stuff happens. I spend all summer researching these guys and what I'm gonna do, and then when I go to actually have the draft, I just black out. I just don't follow my own advice. I don't listen to myself, and I just see shiny objects and I chase them like a dog.
Yeah, I can't. It's oh God. Speaking of Giants tight ends, former Giants tight end, Darren Waller, like we can pick him up is the thing. I pick him up, whatever. I mean, he had almost 19 fantasy points, 5 receptions, 78 yards, another touchdown here. The bastard looks good. He's leading all tight ends in yards per route run. I mean, he's involved early and often. There's no Tyreek. I don't hate it if you need it. If you need a guy, he's not a bad option.
No, he's got to earn that contract because he's paying alimony to Kelsey Plum. He ran 32 routes against what was going into the game the second best passing defense in the league, and I think he looks really good. He doesn't look like he's aged a bit. And those kind of profile tight ends, those like freak athletic guys, they have extended primes well into like 31, 32, 33, and somebody with not a lot of mileage like him, he's just until an injury bug gets him, he is like clear tight end 1.
Yeah. Any other ads that you like this week?
Kendre Miller would be a big one, especially what's going on in New Orleans. They're just trying to keep the game simple. They're trying to keep Alvin Kamara fresh. It was the first time in 7 years that a running back has out-touched Alvin Kamara in a game that he did not have any injury in. So this is somebody that the coaching staff trusts. The last coaching staff legitimately wanted to shoot this guy, and they bring in Kellen Moore, and you're seeing them being able to, he's not quite Mark Ingram, but he's doing a poor man's version of it.
Yeah. I see Trevor in the chat bring up Joe Flacco. I've been telling you guys for so long that the Giants were not trading Winston. That was never happening. His contract was so intentional. He's set up to be the backup next year. This was built by design. Russ was the weird part of this. But it was never Jameis. Jameis was going to be there. Everyone wouldn't shut up about it. Do you feel any better with Flacco? Because I mean, Flacco didn't look great when he got benched. He didn't look fantastic. He looked kind of fucked old. 40
quarterbacks qualify for the EPA per pass metric right now through 5 games, and Jake Browning is 39th. You know who's 40th? Yeah, they blew it. I don't know. They have an offensive line that can't protect anybody, so they bring in the least mobile quarterback of the last 6-7 years easily.
He's 100.
Yeah, this is an all-time terrible decision. I don't know what they think is going to happen. I mean, they've got elite playmakers, so I'm sure I'll look like a fucking idiot once that first game comes around. But this was. I don't even think this was a lateral move. I think this was a downgrade.
Yeah, I think I just don't. And also, do we know when Burrow is coming back? What's the update on that?
It was technically a 3-month stint. So they're projecting, if he tries to, I mean, if I'm him, I'm doing everything I can to get back because you don't want this to be the story written about you like it has been so far. So hopefully he can get his act together and get in there.
Absolutely. Last one I'll mention here, I've been mentioning him every week. Mason Taylor's involvement continues to climb in these games.
Yes.
In 3 straight games, 12 last game, 7 before that, 9 receptions the last week, 67 yards. This week also, the touchdown's coming. It's coming this week. I promise you guys, we're going to bet it again. I know we gave it out last week. I'm going to bet it every single week until we get it. They were always going to need a number 2 behind Wilson, and now they're figuring out that Taylor can be that guy.
That's a big one. His usage has increased legitimately every single week, whether you're talking about route participation, everything like that. He's a pretty good inline blocker too. So he's going to be on the field at all times. He's not going to be like, Theo Johnson last year was pulled off the field for Daniel Bellinger in a lot of those snaps. That's not going to happen with Taylor. And the game script is going to be awesome for them every week. I mean, they're going to be passing early and often, and he's just that kind of dude. He's a talent.
Yeah, absolutely. Who are you dropping this week? What is there dumps that stand out to you at all?
I mean, the big one is probably I had several that I actually just did right before this show. Sean Tucker, I thought was going to have a bigger role for Tampa, but they're clearly just that's just going to be the Rachaad White show. I'm thinking about guys that are more or less like we thought in these last couple of weeks that could have a role and aren't going to end up having one. Amari DeMarcado is going to be a big one. I mean, does he probably deserve it? I don't think so, but Michael Carter's pretty much taken over the backfield pretty significantly there. And then there's other guys coming up that I think that like maybe down the line could have some fun. Mark Andrews, TJ Hawkinson, Rashad Bateman, but with bye weeks and injuries and all that stuff going on, I just don't think they're living on brand name right now as opposed to situation.
I had to drop Jaden Higgins in one of my leagues because I just didn't have another option but at this point, it's like these rookies that I drafted, it's like now I have a problem because I need points and like I can't wait for you guys right now. Caleb Johnson's another one. I feel like you gotta just let go at some point.
You do. You have to. It's good for your mental health because that's going to factor into your lineup decisions. It's going to factor into I don't know, does 4 glasses of wine turn into 5? You just kind of never really know how these things are going to shake out. So you want to be looking out for yourself as many ways as you can.
Absolutely. Okay, we'll do a couple quick listener questions, and then I will let you get out of here. First one is Justin Fields versus Broncos or Kyler Murray versus Colts. This person said Kyle, which is hilarious. Kyle Murray versus Colts. Not great choices for me this upcoming weekend. Thanks.
That's a funky one, but Denver's really putting it together. Their defense is playing out, and Jalen Hurts. I thought overall they made him look like a pretty below average quarterback. So I'll take Kyler there, who despite all the memes, all the jokes, all the terrible gifts going around, he's playing pretty well. He's a top 10 quarterback. He's built a connection with Marvin Harrison Jr. and he's doing it without Trey McBride being terribly involved. And I don't think that's going to continue on. So I like what they're doing there in Arizona offensively. The coach is stealing all the spotlight there for his dumbass moves all across the board. But I'll take Kyler there.
Okay, another quarterback question. Is Dart still a viable option even against the Eagles? I'm tossing around Knicks versus the Jets and Bryce Young versus Dallas too. I mean, I didn't even read that one before. I would personally, I might take Bryce Young. I'm not even going to lie to you here. I might take Bryce Young looking at how many points Dallas is giving up to opposing quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the third quarter. I looked at Justin Fields had 5 points, and I had just the meanest tweet ready to go. And then finishes with 25 at the end of the game. But I think that was a little bit more of a Justin Fields thing. He had 2 2-point conversions. Like, come on, who does that? I like Dart, man. I like Dart a lot. I like the self-confidence. I like his ability to just like immediately get off his first read and run. For fantasy, that's always going to be damn good. But you're right. Bryce Young, hopefully they have Jalen Coker coming back. Leggett stepped up last week. They're putting together. He is legitimately one of the 5 worst quarterbacks I've ever seen in my life. But he does.
It's not great. It's definitely not good.
He does put together one hell of a stat line sometimes. I mean, I think he has 1 game over 200 passing yards this year, but the rushing is saving him.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, last one here. This is from, I know Trevor's in the chat. We holding on to Chase Brown now that the GOAT is the QB in Cincy. Chase Brown, maybe the guy I wish I didn't draft at all this year. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that one's pretty hardcore, I'll be honest. Somebody you invested second-round draft capital in, they're making a big change. I don't know what that's going to result in, but he's not afraid to dump it down immediately. So maybe you get a little something out of him. I wouldn't even expect him to be, half of what you would have drafted him for going forward. But I'd like to see how much they get him involved in the passing game with Flacco.
Absolutely. I see Millie in the chat saying Slayton is another dump for me. He is absolutely a dump. I promise you can go ahead and get rid of him. Anyone else that you are happy or you are not happy that you drafted this year? But you have there's a whole bunch of them. Don't trust me. I would say Ladd, even though he had the touchdown last week, has been Daddy, great.
I know he has been getting punked by the other receivers in that room. Obviously, AJ Brown is the big one, getting shown up by.
I'm going to be honest, that one's really hurting me. Because I thought I was getting good value on him too. That was the thing, like where he fell in the draft that I was in, and I wasn't getting good value because I'm not getting anything.
No, the Eagles are doing it to us. Saquon, I kind of think has been sneaky disappointing, even though.
No one's talking about it.
And I know, and he's dealing with a little knee injury, so we might be seeing a little more Will Shipley and a little more AJ Dillon. The rushing metrics out of the Eagles have been pretty poor. But I mean,
Yeah.
most of my regrettable picks are all just the poor souls who got hurt. So for the most part, fantasy has been pretty kind to me this year.
That's good. I'll let you get out of here. Tell everyone where they can find you. You're fantastic. Absolutely hilarious. Sorry, hopefully you get your power back. We'll have to get you back on soon.
Yes.
Let you can find you and what's going on with you.
Sure. I am Chuck F. Bass on Twitter. I'm just getting absolutely blocked left and right today. I'm tearing shit up over there. But you can also find thank you. You can also find me on Player Profiler. I do start sits every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. for the sickos who can't sleep because they're trying to figure out, am I going to play Sterling Shepard or am I going to play who's another Sterling Shepard? Am I going to play? Wow, that's how in my own head I am about. Who would you consider another Sterling Shepard?
I don't know, like Evan Ingram.
Evan Ingram or Sterling Shepard is fantastic. That's what I'll get out of here on that one. That is, that's where you can find me, and I might have to be starting both those guys this week. So that's pretty apropos.
You know what? Shout out Sterling Shepard though.
Yeah,
he continues to be my goat. All right, I appreciate you. I'll let you get out of here.
Of course, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Y'all have a good one.
Underdog is also a great place to play fantasy pick'em, where you can win up to 5,000. Is it 5,000? Look at my ad read. It says 500. This is fantastic. 5,000x your entry. Simply pick higher or lower on your favorite player's stats. Available for a ton of sports. We, of course, are talking about football here as football heads. Here's a pick'em entry I like for the absolute ass beating that we are going to watch on Thursday Night Football. AJ Brown, higher 10.86 fantasy points. Jude, however you say his last name, higher 1.5 field goals made. And Mr. Theo Johnson, higher first quarter receiving yards. That gets you 6x your monies. I feel like that's beautiful. I almost like it too much. If you want to trade in AJ Brown's longest reception, I also like that. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $100 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. And Rhythm is doing fantastic. I was just telling producer Ryan before we jumped on how good Rhythm's picks have been for us. I'm going to have to go back and see what our record is with the ones that I have given out, but it's been awesome. Hit another one last week. I'm going to pull up it here. Rhythm has introduced a leaderboard as well with weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets of the same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000. Taking a look here at what they like for the week. Oh gosh, the Titans. Hello, Titans. They're not going with the Cardinals. I'll tell you that much. Let's go Titans plus 4.5 off that win against the Raiders. The Raiders and Geno just do not look good. So I'll roll with them there for one of their dog plays. Use promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm and use promo code SGPN25. I don't know. Is Man in the Box here? I hope Man in the Box is here. If not, we'll get producer Ryan on.
He's still a little early for Man in the Box, so I will jump on. And I don't know. Do you want to
talk about the Cardinals and how horrible they are, or what?
Yeah. I don't really want to talk about it. We talked about, a segment that you and I talked about was reading our dad's tweets or our dad's texts.
Yeah.
And my dad, all he texted me on Sunday was, I will no longer wear my Cardinals hat.
Oh, that's serious. Look what you're doing, Kyler.
My dad loves his Cardinals hat.
First of all, I think the Dodo Bird or whatever, however you say the running back's last name, I think he took away from Kyler literally getting concussed from that snap. Like, can we have a conversation about how that was the stupidest thing I think I've seen in a game, and then it got stupider with the turnover.
Yeah. No. It was absolutely. I texted you on Sunday. I was like, that is Kyler Murray's butt fumble.
Yeah.
Like right there. Like hit him. He looked away, hit him in the helmet. He fell, hurt himself.
How did he there's no way it hit him that hard.
Well, I think he technically hurt his ankle. That's why he went out. But that's what they said, right? he might have had a concussion from the.
Probably.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was the most ridiculous way to lose a game to the worst team in the league. It was Kyler's version of the butt fumble. It was I'm forgetting his name, Amari DiMercado's letting go of the football too quickly. I don't even think the guy chasing him really touched it. Do you? They were crediting him when knocking it loose, but like he was already like dropping it when the guy.
I couldn't believe what I saw, and then I don't.
And then to make it even worse, the interception when he fumbled, and then the interception went into the end zone, and Tennessee just fell on it. Like what the?
But then the Cardinals tried multiple times to get it, and they couldn't. It was just so. I felt
whole thing could have been staged to the Benny Hill music.
Disgusting. It made me sick.
It was the worst. Try being a Cardinals fan. I am completely emotionally out on this team now. I'm
what do you
done.
feel? How do you feel about Gannon getting all did you think that was too much to Dodo Bird?
No. There's no too much for that idiotic play.
It is idiotic.
I would be fine with him cutting him at this point. Cut his ass.
I'm gonna say something hot takey because we probably lost some people right now anyway, so I don't really care. I feel like he kind of crossed the line. It was fine. I think it was maybe okay.
What?
Watch it back.
Watch. Oh, the
yeah.
It was really close, wasn't it?
It was really close. Like I think it could have gone one way or the other.
I feel like the referees were like, "That was so stupid, though."
It was so stupid. I feel like you just shouldn't. Yeah, Gannon apologized today, but that's just like it's a fake apology. You're not sorry, and you shouldn't be sorry. Stand on business.
He's just trying to
sorry for overreact, maybe being public about it, but you're not sorry. You don't need to apologize.
Oh, I flipped my couch over, so that's an overreaction. I've got a big couch too that I really love, and I just flipped that thing right over.
Wow.
It was a tough day for me. I had to eat a lot of snacks to get over it.
Did you like the Caesar dressing dip?
The Trader Joe's Caesar dressing dip is legit. It's legit. Try the Trader Joe's Caesar dressing drip. It's got some drip. That dip's got some drip.
It does. What did you use to dip into it?
Chips. Like tortilla chips and potato chips. Had both.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
No big deal.
Got it.
Do you want to go over some Thursday night football props?
Yeah, we can totally do that. I want to start there. Sure. Let's do it. Okay. I'm going to start here with AJ Brown over 62.5 receiving yards minus 115. Smith kind of had the big week last week. This is the perfect get right spot for him, I fear, against this Giants secondary. I can just see it now. Little third down action. Deontay Banks. It's not going to be pretty here. Giants play a lot of man coverage, honestly, at one of the highest rates in the league. And Brown dominates versus man coverage, seeing a target on 33% of his routes against man. I also think there's going to be opportunities for explosive plays here. Long's reception over 22.5 minus 115. Giants secondary makes me sick. This team makes me sick in general. Having to watch this on Thursday Night Football makes me sick. Everything about this game makes me sick.
Well, any thoughts on, I had Devontae Smith over 48.5 receiving yards. He's hit this. Sure. Yeah. He's hit this, 3 of 5 games. And I feel like their passing attack is just getting better and better. So, and the Giants are god awful. They're secondary, right?
Yeah. Well, it just depends what secondary we're getting too. And I don't think we're going to get a good one against this. So it doesn't matter. No. Saquon, I had to be careful how I approach this because once again, we hit the under on his yards. This continues to go under. He has yet to go over his rushing yards line. He only has 267 yards on the ground this year through 5 games. That is not good for Saquon Barkley. He's averaging 3.2 yards per carry, down from his 5.8 yards per carry last year. That's a significant difference. but I'm not a dumbass. So I'm not going to take his under rushing yards. What I am going to do is take his under 18.5 rush attempts at -113. I think he gets his lick against us. I'm not going to flirt with the yards. I think he probably rips a long rush against our team here, but give me under the 18.5 rush attempts. He only had 6 rush attempts last week. I think that Sirianni's going to give him the attempts. He'll probably stay right under this. 16 is where I maybe see it land. So I like his under 18.5 rush attempts.
Love that. What do you think about Saquon Barkley first touchdown?
I like it.
Because the Giants have given up 6 rushing touchdowns in 5 games.
Yeah. I kind of think a fun parlay is maybe Jackson Dart and Hurts to have a rushing touchdown.
Oh, I like that.
Maybe flirt with that a little bit. Do you have any other? I have 2 more Thursday night.
Go ahead. Go for it.
Okay. Dart rushing yards, 54 and 55 the last 2 weeks. I think this is probably the last week that we see his line set at a number like 39.5. So I like the over there. You're seeing him when he has nothing to work with. He's taking off. There's not a lot to work with here with the New York Giants. No longer have Slayton. Not that was going very fucking well regardless. Really limited on his weapons here. So I like him to go over the rushing yards. And then honestly, I didn't bet it, but the over 176.5 passing yards at -111, it was tempting. I didn't do it because I don't know how we're getting there, but he has gone over this.
All right. I mean, that sounds good to me.
I have one more.
You have one more? I have one more too.
Okay, you go first. I'll go after.
Dallas Goedert, longest reception over 15.5. He's hit this 2 of 4 games. As we've already talked about, the Giants secondary is dog shit.
They've been pretty good against the tight end, I found out though.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
I was looking into it today and they've been better than I thought, but I think I still like Goedert to get involved like in this capacity or even like an anytime touchdown. Because I don't trust
Sounds good.
Last one here is, speaking of tight ends, Theo Johnson to go over 2.5 receiving yards in the first quarter, -110. We've seen what Jackson Dart is doing early and often. It's going to Theo Johnson over 2.5 yards. Pretty straightforward here. If you want another fun little bet, a little bonus action, 2+ receiving yards in the first quarter. So he's just got to catch 2 balls at +300.
Great.
Like it.
Love that.
That's all for Thursday Night Football. I'm going to stay away.
That is all for Thursday Night Football. You want to do the other ad reads and then bring in Laddie Daddies here?
I absolutely do. Let's bring them up here. We're brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on football and everything else. Their prop builder is second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Easy deposit and lightning fast payouts using crypto. Head to mybookie.ag. Promo code SGPN for a 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag. Promo code Smalls. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. Since Novig is an exchange, you're getting some of the best prices in the market. Novig is available in 35+ states. Download the Novig app and get $50 when you spend $5. If you use our promo code SGPN, get in on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. And now, I'm your loving man in the box, CJ Sullivan. Happy belated birthday, my friend. How's it going?
Oh, thank you, Smalls. Great. Couldn't be better. I'm here on my new standing desk. That's what I got for the birthday. Standing desk.
I like it.
Yeah, I liked it for about a day and a half. Now I want to sit.
Okay. How was your week 5? How was week 5? How did week 5 treat you?
Disgusting. Yeah, it was absolutely disgusting. It was horrible. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible.
Slate, honestly, I'm going to be honest. We'll do the dads and duds here. One of my duds was just the week 5 slate.
Yeah,
I was bored as fuck. I'm going to be honest. Hands up. I complain a lot that I miss football. Like when we're not in the season. Didn't have a lot of fun. Also, yes. Is that a Whalers hat?
Yeah, it's a whale tail.
Hockey
starts today. I missed when the game. I went to a Whalers game in the mall. It was amazing.
Yeah, that's so funny.
You walk into a mall and you see a merry-go-round there, and a Cinnabon. Yeah. Then you open a door. Next thing you know, you're in a hockey game. It was crazy.
I love it. All right, dads and duds. We'll start with duds since I just shouted one out. Give me another. Give me one of your duds this week, last week, whatever it is.
Sure, I'm sure you already talked about it, but I mean. It was a survivor bloodbath. So Amari DiMarcardo for Arizona and Jonathan Gannon, though, because it was a combination.
Dodo birds.
Obviously, he was right. First of all, my theory on Arizona Cardinal games out there are that they're not real. They say birds aren't real. Red birds aren't real. They're never televised. Red zone barely checks in on them.
They're not real.
Yeah, they go into like an hour later. They just go over there and everyone's like standing around, like, oh, and they just like toss the ball on you. You run that way, and then you drop the ball.
It's never the game. It's like the sideline when they.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a sideline. So I think they're just simulating them or they're filming movies or something like that. Yeah. So anyway, that of course the fumble happens. We all know how dumb that was, and then they say, yeah, one play doesn't change. Well, the one play does affect the game. That was the exact game. They would have won without it. But then you have Jonathan Gannon yelling at him on the sideline, and that became a whole thing, which is hilarious because, like, if that's Parcells or Vrabel, of course, you can yell at your player for fucking up the game and ruining everything. Yeah. But we just don't like Jonathan Gannon. It's like, we don't want you doing that. We'll call him dumb, thank you very much, on TV and whatnot all week. Not you, all right? You're the one who ran the ball with 2 minutes to go and gave the ball back to them. So then he had to apologize, which is absolutely hilarious. And just everything about the Arizona Cardinals, the whole thing is number one dud of the weekend, no doubt.
Yeah. I had Kyler Murray written down because him getting hit with that ball was just like we were just talking about it before you jumped on. That did not get enough attention because of all the other that happened, but like that was one of the stupidest things I've seen in a while.
And then he checked himself. I think he checked himself in the concussion protocol. They're saying ankle. There's no way he went in there for an ankle because he walked off no problem. I'm not saying his ankle wasn't hurt, but he's like, no, I better look at that ball hitting me in the face to see if it didn't rattle something.
Speaking of turnovers, fumbling, I mean, shout out Darius Slayton and the New York Giants because you fucking assholes, kind of. Like, I just can't. They turned the ball over on almost 16% of their possessions. Yep. I think that's only behind the Raiders and the Bengals. It's not great company to have, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you
five straight possessions they turned it over. Hasn't been done in 9 years. Of course, that was done by the Jets 9 years ago. I know. I had Slayton ladders all over the place. He had that big drop. Then he gets hurt.
You couldn't even get the longest for me. I just needed you to get over 18 and a half. One catch. I cannot with that. And the thing is with the Giants and all the first quarter, I was watching with someone. We were the happiest people in the entire world. Then listen, it was pure bliss. I was like, what is going on? This is great. Look at an offense. What's happening right now? This is fantastic. Theo this, Theo that. Dart looks great. And then that's what they do. They suck you in and then they execute you, basically.
Yeah, and that was quite the execution. I mean, that was amazing. And I felt stupid too. I tailed your Giants. I was like, you know what? Let's go. Saints favored Spencer Rattler. This is ridiculous. And I was watching 14-0. Here we go. And then the Giants debacle happened. I'm like, oh, that's right. That's exactly what I get for getting involved in this thing at all, let alone with the New York Giants.
Yeah, producer Ryan convinced me to take them, and I will be having a word about that once you jump off here. I'm done with them. We will not be taking them moving forward. Another dud? I only got one more, and it's nothing crazy here.
Yeah, another one is actually the low-key loss of the week for me because I was on Miami, and I was like, oh, their vibes seem good. After the Monday night win, even with the Tyreek, it seemed like they were happier when Tyreek Hill got hurt. When Tua was like, praise God Almighty, we all got out healthy. Yeah, for somewhat, you know what I mean, for most of the part. And like, oh, okay. And Tyreek Hill's smiling in the ambulance. But then so I'm like, if they can't beat Carolina, the season's over. They're up 7. You can't lose after being up 17-0 on Carolina. And now it's got to be over for Mike McDaniels and his recovery energy and his clam digger pants, whatever he rocks there. I mean, there's just no way I can say how to finish the season. That was the most, besides Arizona, that was one of the most disgusting losses of Miami losing 17-0.
I did see someone say, though, I feel like McDaniel is going to be kind of a steal at OC, though, next year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, I would welcome him with open arms. Come here. We'll rehabilitate you, me and John Mara.
Yeah, he should definitely be in a booth somewhere. He should not be on the sidelines as a head coach. Or he even looks like a Miami Heat assistant. Like he should be next to Spolestra or something like that. Just like with a clipboard or something. But you're right. He will be a great coordinator.
My last dud here, and I'm kind of this is a little bit of a stretch, but I have to just bring it up because I thought the video was AI. Jerry Jones flicking off the pants. It's just hilarious. And he got fined. Like the whole thing is so funny.
I know.
I thought it was AI because nowadays you don't know what's real and what's not real. And I figured that was fake.
I agree, except for the dud part. I hate Jerry Jones just like the rest.
You like it. It's a dad move.
Just still like the rest of society. I'm a normal person. I hate Jerry Jones, but at the same time, you know, Jet fans heckling them up in the booth, and after they win,
Jets fans,
right? First of all, they're Jets fans, and if you're heckling Jerry Jones, you want him to give you the finger back. That's exactly what you're doing it for.
He's giving you what you asked for.
It wasn't just a finger. He gives it a finger, then he gave a little point afterwards, which is
I like the point. You're right.
The point was pretty great. So I'm like, you know what, Jerry deserves a give.
We'll call it audible, but I'm never going to use the other D word when we talk about Jerry Jones because that's disgusting.
Right? No, absolutely not. I would never put him in that category. No. But I will. We'll
give him a little honorable mention there on that. All right, who's your first dad of the week?
Let's see, Daddy. Well, let's see. I know you like to get Daddy. There's a couple of them. Trevor Lawrence last night was absolutely.
He's one of mine.
Yeah, on the birthday, picking the nose.
That's what it says. Mine just says T-Law picking the nose, winning the game.
Yes, I'm on the jag wagon anyway, but like him just and like the way he did it, he did everything. He let a delay a game happen. He's falling down, picking up. Then he throws a perfect pass. Like, oh, gee, like why doesn't he do this every time? Like what's wrong with this guy? And then there's everything is what's right with this guy. You got the full Trevor Lawrence experience on that final drive. He's the prince we were promised down in Jacksonville, and I'm all about to, I'm all about to evolve. But yeah, picking the nose was great.
The chat is saying that Gannon got fired.
What?
Is that true?
That can't be.
I don't believe you guys.
I can't believe that.
I don't know that I believe you guys. Is that real or is it? It is real. Oh wow, wowie.
That isn't what is society?
Oh no, they're not firing him. They're fining him. He got fined. Fining and firing are very different, guys.
What a different world we live in, though.
$100,000 fining for they should be fining. What? They should be fining DeMarcado. Why are they fining Gannon? What the fuck?
Not to be what a soft society we live in, but our coaches are getting fined for yelling at players for losing the game. What are we talking about? And
then used to go to war.
Yeah, he put his hands on him like it's Woody Hayes. He bumped into him in their football. What are we talking about? What about Kelsey and Reed? They're not getting fined when, in the Super Bowl when they're screaming at each other. That's insane. That's brings back my point. We just hate Gannon. Everyone just hates Gannon. You know what I mean? I even think on that touchdown that he fumbled to Macaro that he actually was across the goal line with the ball. But
that's what I said. I just said that. I said that to producer Ryan. I think he was across.
Yeah, but they say they always say irrefutable evidence, except when it comes to plays like that, because they can't wait to overturn.
Yeah, they're rock hard over that.
Yeah, they are rock hard over hot dogs. That's for sure.
I am with you on T-Law and the picking the nose as a dad. I think it's fantastic. Also, him just like the falling like a little baby deer, and like it's just you gotta love it. Literally picking his nose on his birthday, winning the game against the Chiefs. Also, we got to give a shout out to Devin Lloyd. I mean, this freaking Jags team is taking the ball away at a crazy, absolutely crazy rate. And then I got. Listen, it's not often that I say something nice about an ex, but I'm gonna say something nice. Daniel Jones is unfortunately. Every week, I want to say listen, we're talking about the second best offensive DVOA, best EPA per play. I mean, the 2 wins at home are by like an average of almost 30 freaking points.
Amazing.
I think they have 3 wins, so 2 of those 3. But like every single time it sucks when the Giants are on at 1 because I can't pay full attention to red zone or any other game until they start sucking, and then I can switch them over, which is usually pretty fast. So it doesn't take that long, but I'm just seeing notification after notification. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown. I don't know. Listen, Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor and that team, like,
yeah, I don't think, right. And I don't think like it's like him, like, oh, as soon as he leaves New York, he's good. That's not really the case. As soon as he has more than 2 seconds of protection back there, and he's not getting crippled, right? Yeah,
he's playing good. Like, they're just a well-constructed team right now, and like, I don't even know if we've seen the peak of what the coaching staff can do with these guys either. So it's kind of gross. I feel icky about it. He's still on. I'm still watching you. Like,
yeah, right. We're a little suspicious. We're still like, oh, like kind of like traumatized. Like, you're just trying to get a glass of water. You're trying to hit me. Sorry.
Yeah. He's like a mysterious dad. Like, there's something I can't get my finger on quite yet there. So he is you know what, we'll make him a dad though, because I think everyone keeps waiting and keeps betting against him, and now it's like, even this week, we'll talk about the Lions in a second here, but I'm gonna look to maybe be on the Colts here. Do you have any other dads?
I'll give you one more. Speaking of the Jerry Jones shit talking here that we don't like, or whatever, the middle finger, one we do like is Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield.
Mayfield.
I know. I mean, I went against him. I had Seattle. I felt like an idiot as soon as it happened. Like, even when they're up by 7, like, Baker's going to come down and score. It's what he's going to do. But then there's that video of him, the fans talking shit to him before the game. You see that when they're ready to come out.
Oh, yeah.
And he's talking right back at him. And he's like, I'll be here at halftime. Then he was in his, anytime there's any kind of spite with him, that is his pure motivation. And then the entire game, he went right back to their seats and talk shit back to him. And like,
he's so good. Yeah,
he's so good. He does it by himself because they were so injured. I'm like, oh, no, Bucky Irvin, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. He's just Baker. And it's like, if you spite him at all, he's getting revenge. And that's, why would you say anything to him?
I want to take a look at, I'm going to remind producer Ryan, I want to do like a couple futures maybe on Thursday, because I think there's probably a way to capitalize on where the Bucks are at, because they're going to get really healthy here soon too.
They're going to get really healthy, and and the end of their schedule is so easy too. This was like the hard part. It still is, but like, like the last 6 games, I don't think they don't leave the state of Florida like once, and that's just to go to Carolina. That's the entire time. And the other time is Miami. So, and they're nothing but easy teams. So they can easily win 13, 14 games. So
right. 100%.
You're right.
There's probably a way to capitalize on it. I don't know where it is. I don't even know that I'm completely out on maybe a little shot to win the conference. I don't know. I got to look at what I can find.
There's nothing wrong with Tampa Bay to win the conference. Baker MVP. I mean, why not get in on it?
Why not? I see someone saying honorable mention, Steelers dad of the week, bye week, and the rest of the division lost. Interestingly enough about this division, this is another one here, is Baltimore is still the favorites at like -104.
Hilarious.
And then Steelers are second there. Do you have any thoughts about this division? Because what is the plan with the Ravens here?
Well, speaking of the dad himself, Joey Flacco, going from Cleveland to Cincinnati. Why isn't he just make him steady quarterback for the AFC North?
Yeah, like they can borrow him as a
exactly. Anytime a home game, he'll play quarterback for Baltimore, Cleveland, and Cincinnati. No, I mean, you'd have to say Pittsburgh. I mean,
yeah. Fucking A.
Even when Lamar comes back for Baltimore, that defense is just absolutely, just destroyed. Even when they all get healthy, they're still a mess. So.
And they're out of groove. Like, they're out of sync entirely. Like, you can't even like make something happen. It's putrid, honestly.
And as far as Cincinnati goes, like,
for fuck's sakes.
Joe Burrow's not coming back to this. Like, he's in no rush. No. He's like in some island somewhere rehabbing. Yeah. He doesn't give a hell. And if you're calling up Cleveland's organization because you need a quarterback,
they just benched him.
I know.
I mean, come on. Is this serious? Someone's in my replies today. I've been a little zesty, a little spicy lately on Twitter. Yeah. Everyone's pissing me off. I've been biting back. Oh, yeah, the Bengals are going to win at least 10 games with Joe Flacco. The fuck they are. No.
Right. That offensive line is horrible.
He's going to retire faster than that happens.
Yeah, and Flacco, right, if you haven't noticed, is a little less mobile than Jake Browning or anyone else. He's got like two
benched.
He's got 2 Tom Dempsey shoes in there, those mallet, like he's not running anywhere.
I'm sorry for the Flacco. It's not Flacco slander. It's just straight up
Love Flacco. No, nothing ever against Flacco.
I just think it's insane. I just think it's crazy.
Yeah, that's weird. Right. It's weird they went for him. I don't know. They should have traded for Kenny Pickett back. Fuck it.
I would have maybe went, I don't know, Malik Willis. I don't know. That's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know. Someone like that. Who knows? Week 6 lines. Any early spots that you like? There's only 3 that like totally stood out to me. I think Seattle plus 1.5 on the road versus the Jags. I mean, talk about maybe a little bit of a long shot for MVP. Sam Darnold's playing some damn good ball.
Amazing.
Right now. Holy shit. You name the QB metric from a passing perspective, and he's like light years ahead of everyone. He's running laps around everyone. There's still a top D despite giving up those 38 points. They're also getting hopefully a bunch of their starters back this game. Lawrence, Witherspoon, Reek. Like, I think they can the way that they're generating pressure too. I'll probably look to both of these quarterbacks in this game to throw an interception. Might parlay that. Might not have their center. I think this is a little bit of a dump the Gatorade game for the Jags too. I don't know.
100%. That was their season, their moment, like beating the Chiefs at home, on that Monday night, the whole thing. It's an obvious letdown spot. And Seattle plays well on the road too. I like that Seattle team. And that defense, listen, I love that Seattle defense.
Yes.
But I think we're going to find out that a lot of it's just what Tampa Bay does to good defense, to all defenses. It's not 100% their fault. So I like that Seattle play a lot. I'm looking at I had preseason. Everyone's talking about this schedule spot, the Steelers-Browns game coming up. The Browns played Detroit 2 weeks ago. Not easy, obviously, physically. Then they went to London, played Pittsburgh, obviously tough game. Now they're coming back and they're flying from London. I mean, they played Minnesota. Good defense. Now they're flying from London to Pittsburgh directly.
Which is a 4 flight, in case anyone was wondering.
Right. It's a 4 flight and no bye week to come off this. And then they're playing the Steelers, who were off a bye week, coming back from Dublin. The good vibes there. So I think it's a horrible spot for Cleveland going to Pittsburgh. And I know it's a division rival, but I think the last 5 games are decided by more than 8 points. So I think Steelers win and cover, no problem. 5.5.
Yeah, that was one that I had written down too. I think I'm 100% with you there, especially Steelers off a bye. Come on now.
That's what I mean. And it's just stupid. You have your choice to take a bye, and the Browns are like, let's just get this over with.
And usually it's a welcome to the league moment on the second start for a rookie QB.
Gabriel,
I like to take them to cover the first week. Second week, stay the fuck away, because usually what happens is they get their welcome to the league moment.
Hence Jackson Dart, last week. He's fumbling the ball without anyone touching him.
Got a little too loud in there for Jackson. What do you think about the Lions plus 2.5 after? I can't.
It's tough. That's a tough one to get there. I know, because their secondary just got banged up, and Casey's offense looked good last night. I mean, I wasn't a believer because of the Ravens defense that they got right, but last night, I mean, they had like 480 yards worth of offense or something. They were very efficient, and especially when they get Rice back, the Chiefs are gonna be fine at home. You get a short number like that, it's a huge game. I don't like to go against Detroit ever because they play like they know you have money on them and they want you to win. Like they're going for it. They're like, come on, guys. A lot of people bet on us. Let's go.
Yeah.
So that's a tough game for me. I would lean. I know we don't lean, but Kansas City on that one, to be honest with you.
Okay, nice. Any other spots you're looking at here before I wrap up and let you get out of here?
Sure. One other one, I think, and it's tough because it's East Coast flying to West Coast flying to East Coast, which usually isn't normal. But I mean, these Ravens are a disaster.
It's a disaster, truly.
I mean, this defense. I mean, when the Houston Texans are toying around with you on offense and putting up 41 points, that's how bad this defense is.
They were able to put up like 12 points for a couple weeks there.
Right. and now you got an angry Rams team that's been stewing for 10 days after their horrendous loss on Thursday night. RIP to my Survivor entry there.
Yeah, that was annoying.
That was ridiculous. I think the Rams are just going to mention their number. They're going to score 50 points on Baltimore, so I'll lay to 7.5. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there.
Are they going to go back with Cooper Rush? Don't they have Snoop Hundley on there? Can't they toss someone out there?
Yeah, I mean, don't you? I thought, there's got to be someone.
What? I mean, why couldn't they trade for Flacco? That's what I mean. Flacco should be a permanent quarterback just going around the AFC North.
Share them. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
But yeah, no, I think the Rams kill him.
Kind of looked a little bit at Panthers have been like weirdly good at home. So that plus 3.5 was interesting. I like to see where that line is, maybe a little bit later in the week. kind of like the Panthers.
I know. I do too. They're undefeated at home. What can you say? You
know what? And Bryce Young's another one. He kind of sucks me in a little bit there.
Yeah,
gosh, it's not great. I appreciate you coming on. Let people know where they can find. You got a favorite bet for Thursday night football?
Thursday night football. I'm going to go AJ Brown over yards. I think
that's what I gave out. I love it.
Yeah, I love that. Or you can give your Devontae Smith longest receptions. I know you are a longest reception girly.
I am.
And the Giants are not good against out wide receivers.
You could just end the sentence at the Giants are not good. Yeah, no, they're not. They're absolutely not. They've been oddly, I found out a little bit better against the tight end than I thought that they were from eyeball tests. Weirdly, a little bit better. Kind of still like Goedert. The longest reception in the anytime touchdown, but yeah, should be a shitty game.
It will be. I'm not confident in the Eagles covering by any means. I mean, the way they're looking, it's going to be a gross game. It's going to be one of those old school Eagle Giants gross games.
Yeah, it's going to be gross. Not something fun to watch. Let people know where they can find you, and I'll let you get out of here.
Yeah, of course. Well, my show, The Bottom Line Bombs, which goes live every Monday and Thursday. There, you subscribe to that. Bottom Line Bombs or wherever pods are told on SGPN. I have another show called The Three Generates, which with me and Hannibal Burris and Kevin Bozeman. We are comics, and we also have a Circa Million where we do picks. It's a fun show. That's part of a bonus episode of The Bottom Line Bombs. So if you subscribe to The Bottom Line Bombs, you also get the Three Generate show on there. And other than that, follow me on X at Jesus. So whatever. You'll find me. Just give me
find the laddie daddy. He's always on the SGPN too with the guys.
Right.
I'll let you get out of here. Appreciate you jumping on. We'll see you listen, usually you're here on a Monday when I'm not doing whatever I'm doing. And we'll see you soon.
No, I don't mind getting bumped for the great Nate Collins. Fantastic. I love it. Smalls to the wall. Smalls to the walls. I love it. I'll see you guys later.
Appreciate you. Bring producer Ryan on for extra holds. Maybe we'll talk through a little bit Circa here, and then we'll get out of here.
Extra hold.
Hi.
Hey.
What's up?
Okay. Well, people are asking, how'd our Circa picks do?
Not
3
good.
and 2.
Oh.
3 and 2 is not bad.
Oh, they were 3 and 2.
Yeah, we had the Cowboys -2.5.
Oh, okay, we didn't do as bad as I thought.
We had the Giants, obviously not a win. We had the Lions -10.
I really wanted the Texans, Ryan. I really wanted the Texans.
Who are you going to substitute? The Giants?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think I was like on
no,
the
you
fucking.
You definitely were not. I just want someone to blame.
Blame me. We had the Chargers -2.5 and Giants. Those two lost, and then we had the Patriots +7.5. How great did they look?
That was good. Fuck yeah. Shout out us.
So
what do you like this week so far? We're actually not doing bad. The second quarter just started, so we're in a good spot right now.
We're 7-3 the last 2 weeks.
That's great. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely.
We're in a good spot.
I like how you just assumed we did bad.
I don't know. I was cranky. I had a bad day. I actually had a great day, but I had a bad day as far as the Giants go. Anything you're looking at early? Did you feel anything towards that Seahawks number I gave to CJ?
I'm looking at it
on the road versus the Jags, kind of off a little emotional win there. Not a favorite. Okay.
I don't love it because the Jags just look so good, especially at home.
Do they? I don't think they look that good.
Are you kidding?
I think they look sloppy. I think they're a fake 4-1.
They keep winning.
That's fine. Seattle is like, I don't know. Okay. Well, that's one that I kind of.
What's your Seattle boner for? Like what? Why?
I like their defense, and I think they haven't been healthy, and they're getting everyone back probably.
All right.
And Sam Darnold has been very, very good.
Let's circle that one in pencil.
Okay. In pencil. We're not doing that one. What? Okay. Tell me.
No. I mean, I'm saying we're circling in pencil. It means we can erase it later, but not maybe.
What are you looking at here?
What about the Colts?
I like the Colts.
-6.5 against.
On that. Yeah.
Kyler is not the type of guy to.
You just find the coach.
Up.
Like it's weird vibes over there. I'm out.
It is really weird vibes. Kyler's not the type of quarterback that rises to the occasion after like a big.
And the Colts have been good at home, period. Like they're just, like I said, they 2 of their 3 wins at home have come by almost 30 points. They're crushing at home. Daniel Jones is playing good. I mean, what was I saying here? We'll spit out some bullshit for the stats people. Second best offensive DVOA and best EPA per play. Their 2 wins at Lucas Oil, by an average of 29.5 points. Their defense is playing well. The Cardinals are a hot mess. The Cardinals are a team finding ways to lose games.
Oh, absolutely.
They are going.
There's a world where they could have lost both the Panthers game and the Saints game at the beginning of
100%.
So they were letting both of those teams drive. So at the end of there, and they could have won.
I like that. Okay, I like that quite a bit. What else do you like looking at this board?
What do you think about Patriots minus 3.5 versus the Saints?
I don't love it. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the Saints looked. I think Rattler is a little bit. He's not good, but I think the Saints are just staying in games. They've done it all year.
Okay.
The Patriots beat the Bills. Like, I feel like that's a big. I don't know. I think I can probably be
maybe a letdown spot after the Bills game.
Yeah, and it's not even a letdown spot. I don't know. What is it? Like, there's something about this team that makes me feel, I guess they haven't been great against the spread at home. 2-3 against the spread overall. I could maybe get there by the end of the week. We can pencil that one. Because
penciling that one.
Realistically, I see the vision.
Yeah. And the other one, okay, you mentioned the Steelers versus Browns. That one feels
straightforward, which I'd hate.
It feels that's the thing. It's a division game. I'm seeing it at 5.5 right now. And the Browns just keep it close. I know Gabriel, second game, that's when things come back down to earth, but still that Browns defense is no joke.
I know, but they're also coming, like, they have to fly back. Steelers off rest. I think that's where I don't love it. Like, okay. The Browns are going to be sleepy. It's a good sleepy spot.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying we bet the Browns. I'm just wondering if it's a stay away, but we can circle it in pencil.
Okay.
Was there any others that you were looking at?
I don't hate the Panthers. Dallas going to the Panthers. For some reason, Panthers have just been good at home. But again, betting on the Panthers feels icky. I'd like to see where that number is maybe when we talk on Thursday. Because I wonder if there's money. I could see some money coming in on the Cowboys here. I think besides for that, we'll have to reevaluate with some injuries as far as some of these other teams go. Raiders and Titans, really disgusting game. I almost kind of like the Titans there.
I was just looking at that one. You and Laddie Daddy mentioned it. Titans on the road, their second game on the road.
Maybe they can pick up a little momentum here. Raiders stink like shit.
And they're getting.
I think they're going to be in a situation. I didn't get to say this yet. I think they might be looking to have to bench Geno at some point. That's how bad it is.
Absolutely. And he looked horrid. So
he's thrown 8 interceptions. Baby boy, we haven't even played week 6 yet. What are we doing here? I mean, come on. We can't be doing that.
Yes. And I don't know. The Titans had we can say all we want about like the Titans coming back in that Cardinals game, but the Cardinals really gave that away. So do we worry about the luck factor there happening, striking 2 weeks in a row? I don't know. But maybe I'm just bitter because they just kicked the Cardinals' butt. So we'll see.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think we reevaluate on Thursday and we go from there.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Who do we have on Thursday? I forgot. Scott Reichel is going to be on helping produce, and he's on the show, right? Or no?
No, he will do extra holds with you.
Got it. Okay.
And I am also blanking who the guest is, and I don't have it.
Well, I'll let everyone know.
No, I know. Greg Peterson. Greg Peterson will be on.
Yes, G Unit. Awesome. So I have to bring a 4 Loco.
He said he wanted to do a Four Loco review.
Great.
So you got to find a Four Loco. Review.
Actually, funny. I heard someone call Scadaboo 44 Loco, which I am obsessed with. Absolutely love that. I appreciate everyone tuning in. You guys have been so supportive. The numbers have been so great on the show. We had like an awesome week last week. Keep it up. Like, rate, review, comment. Leaving the reviews on the podcast are great for us. Using the promo codes, great for us. I appreciate everyone tuning in today, and we'll catch you on Thursday with G Unit.
Stephie Smalls Show, sports gambling. Play some bets on winners and catastrophe. If you want to know where to put the money, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the place to be.